There are two main ways of developing leads. So what is a lead? A lead is when somebody expresses an interest in knowing more about what you do, your product, or your service. So there's two main ways. One of the ways is going to be when you post attractive content out there on the internet, like Facebook or a blog site or whatever, with the hopes that some unnamed individual is going to see it and respond to it to you and say, hey, I'm interested, tell me more, blah, 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 blah. That's a lead. The other way is going to be you starting the conversation with people. So you intentionally, specifically, one-on-one, private message, email, phone call, in person, whatever. You invite that person one-on-one with a pique interest, curiosity kind of question, like, hey, I got this thing. Would you be interested in knowing more about it to see if it would be a good fit for you? And then somebody says, maybe, depends, what is it? Tell me more. I don't know. Tell me what you got. However variation that they use. So that would be a lead too. So those are the two ways. Attractive content pulls people in to ask you about what you're doing, so they start the conversation, and then you start in the conversation with a pique interest question about, hey, I got a home and fitness business, a product, I think you might really like it. Would you like to take a look at it, see if it'll be a good fit for you? So those are the two ways. And you're going to do a combination of both. And the daily core of activities, the vital behaviors, you're going to invite a few people. You can invite a few people in under 5 minutes. As you get good and efficient at it, because daily practice is a daily vital, I can invite 20 people in 5 minutes. Bam! And you will too eventually. And then attractive content. You're going to post at least one good piece of content. Hopefully 2 or 3 pieces of content, but at least bare minimum 1 piece of content every day to stay relevant out there. And as you get better at that, and as you're doing the other core of activities, because all the core activities complement each other. So as you're posting attractive content, as you get better at that, as your network expands and there's more exposure, more people see your content, as you're getting better and all these things are happening, people are going to start to message you and ask you and start the conversation with you. And most people will say that's more fun. It's a more fun way to do it. Some people prefer inviting, but you need to do both, especially in the beginning if you want to get some traction. If you don't invite, it could take 6 months to start developing leads and to start making some money. It's slower. Now, the quick money, generally speaking, is going to be in the invitations, because you could get somebody to, inspire somebody to enroll with you, lay down the credit card, the same day you send out a few invitations, someone could say yes. Maybe a week later, I don't know, a couple weeks later, you keep inviting people every day, someone's going to say yes. And that's generally the quicker way to start earning some money. Now, you start doing both, and you're doing both every day, attractive content and invitations, then you're going to speed up the process that much more versus doing only one or the other. And the slowest way is going to be only putting out content and not inviting. The fastest way is going to be to do both. And the second fastest way would, I guess, be to just do invitations. And then, you know what, maybe a few years down the road, if you want to, you can stop inviting people and you can just keep producing content, because maybe at that point the engine is built up enough to where you're generating like dozens of leads every day just from the content you put out there. And then on the days that you feel like inviting just for kicks and giggles or to add on to the amazing awesomeness that's already happened, you can send some invitations if you want. But in the beginning, it's really important that you do both every day, and you can do it easily in 5-minute blocks at a time while you're sitting on the potty at work taking a break. TomBerkenmeyer.com. Endless trainings on the topic matter, just like it's spelled here on social media. TomBerkenmeyer.com if you got value from this, okay?